Welcome to our school's podcast. Here we're going to show you how teachers, parents, and pupils can share advice, tips, and know-how to bring the best out of all of us. Learning is a joint experience, and through our series of interviews, we can all learn more and achieve even greater things. Here is this week's host.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another exciting Grizzly Talk podcast. Today is a wonderful Friday morning, and it's early Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the office. I've got my coffee. It's brewed up. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The reason why I'm doing a podcast so early is because, I am in my property management office. So I do have to be in this office today, and then I'm going to the studio later on today. And like I say, I do have some coffee brewed up here just to get my day started. Happy Friday to all of the GGC community out there. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday. And this is kind of a chill, laid-back podcast. I don't really have too much going on for GGC on a beautiful Friday, which is, not too bad. We're taking some time off before we get ready for summer to start. And next week, summer will start, the summer semester, May 18th. That's when I'll be starting my 2 marketing classes that I need. And I will also be starting the internship, ladies and gentlemen. So the internship is going to be very fantastic. I cannot wait for that. Of course, about 15 hours ago, the GGC class of 2020, you didn't forget it. Hopefully you didn't forget the senior send-off quarantine style started yesterday at 5 on Facebook. So it was a senior send-off. If you haven't already, check your email and you can join the link. And then, of course, yesterday they would say, see you at 5. But today is Friday, so it's past that. But I'm glad that they're still doing stuff like that, because I know I harp on it a lot and I talk about it a lot. But a lot of the GGC community, my friends that are graduating this spring, they're posting their graduation photos. They're doing stuff from home, and it's just, again, a sad kind of occasion because, they won't be able to walk, and it's just, this quarantine and this whole coronavirus really bummed that plan down. But, it's good to see that a lot of people are very hopeful for the future, as well as I am. So it just, it really is cool that they're going for it and they're, staying safe, and then they're still staying in the spirits of graduation, because it is a joyous time. Again, like I always will say, congratulations to the class of 2020 Spring Edition for your hard work of, being in class and, getting it done. Just congratulations for sure, honestly. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, of course, GGC celebrates diversity. Of course, you can visit the link below to learn more about the history of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month and Jewish American Heritage Month, both celebrated in May. So it's a great month for it, of course, for sure. They're tagging hashtag Grizzly Pride. It's going to be featured on the ed.gov website. So if you want to learn a little bit more about those 2 history months, of course, it is the month of May. And also, it's kind of Hispanic month, too, because we celebrated, I believe, Cinco de Mayo a couple days ago. So, really, really good. And also on Monday morning, local news outlets covered a commencement parade celebrating our spring 2020 nursing graduates, which was organized as a replacement of their postponed pending ceremony. You can check the story out on Channel Live News right now. You guys can check it out. We're on the website here. The Channel Live News. It's really good when you make it big on the Channel Live News. It really is amazing. So they're able to do that. Of course, one of those graduates, Desi Kennedy, says that the nursing program at Georgia Gwinnett goes above and beyond to their students. I'm not surprised at all by this. They're really just amazing here. I'm so grateful that they gave us the chance to celebrate and feel honored in this way. Again, you guys can read more about that on the Channel Live News story on their website. You guys can visit that full story. They actually do have a video. Let me see if I can play it for you guys here in the office. I know my internet's not really that strong here in property management office, but they're able to do that. And we've got some advertisements here. So we're going to play this out for you guys.
I think everybody has felt pretty quarantined and staying in, and the 2020 class has not gotten what they are due. And we didn't want that to happen to them. We care about them. They know we do. We want to celebrate them. So it was important for them to know that we were willing to come out here and do this for them. Our professors put together this graduation parade where they have called our names individually and recognized our achievements, which is awesome because the song has been working really hard for a long time. We're out here celebrating our May 2020 class, and since we could not have our pinning yet, it's going to be postponed, we wanted to make sure we had a way of celebrating this phenomenal students and the extraordinary faculty I have.
I'm glad that we're doing this and we're being celebrated, and they didn't wait until the school decided to have graduation, so it makes us feel really special.
Sometimes I felt really selfish wanting to be celebrated, but it's something that I've been working towards personally for a really long time, and honestly it's just embodying what nursing is about. They're caring about us, and it's them nurturing what we need, so they know we need to be recognized, and it feels really awesome.
I'm pretty excited. I appreciate the journey. I love the journey, but I'm even more excited that it's done. Ready to get out and join the workforce and get out there and do great things. So,
and like I told them before, it's not just about passing that forms. You'll pass forms, but what I want you to do is go and be different and make a difference, and they're ready. They have the skills necessary, and I'm so excited about what we're going to see in the future as alumni from them.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is on the channel Alive, 11Alive news. They celebrated, of course. That's really the Grizzly pride, is they're able to do something like that for each department of the school. They're able to bring out the best in the nursing programs, and they were able to build a parade. It was just really cool to see that they're doing a parade for that. And, that's the Grizzly pride. That really is the Grizzly pride of that for sure. So, congratulations to them on that for sure. Yes. So we do have some news announcements here. Let me just get a sip of the coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, it's early in the morning. It's an early Friday morning, so I have to get my coffee in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of Georgia Gwinnett College. So we do have some announcements to announce today as part of the internship, and with GDN, they're doing up their classics. If you didn't know about it yet, GGC's doing their classics they've been starting a couple months from now. So you can see their classics on the YouTube at Grizzly Athletics. That's the YouTube channel for sure. But also, we're going to bring the GGC Classics to the hit radio station, GTP 94.6, the radio station. Yes. You heard it here, folks. We're going to be adding, of course, the GDN Classics of all the games that they posted onto the GTP 94.6 radio station platform for the next couple of weeks. So if you guys follow GTP, all you got to do is go to Spotify or iTunes, type in GTP 94.6 radio station. It's there. It's Barry the Grizzly Bear and our logo. So you click there, and then you can see the available radio shows and episodes that are on there, but we're going to be adding on the GTP, the GDN Grizzly Classics. Of course, they're doing every Monday. They're doing newer games and are uploading newer games. And what that is, we're going to take those games, just in case if you're in the car. Hopefully you're not traveling too far during this quarantine, though. But if you're in the car or you're just wanting something to listen to, GGC style, of course, you guys can listen to the GDN Classics. They're going to be about 2 hours. So we're going to do our intros and outros to it, but we're going to do a post alone. So you won't see with those, you won't see us doing the podcast along with that, because it's going to be a very long program. So each game is about 3 hours long. So we're going to put it out for our radio platform just alone. So we won't do it all together. So we're going to start later on tonight. So please stay tuned for our Instagram, Grizzly_Talk, as we do a announcement that some of the games are live. Of course, we're not going to put every game out there all at once. We're going to do each game or day by day, because honestly, a little tidbit for you guys, when you're posting on a radio station in a server, it takes a very long time and you got to make sure your audio levels is right. You got to make sure that the stream key is right. So it takes a lot of time to upload a 2-hour program to a radio server platform. So just bear with us. We're still touring around the kinks with the radio station, but we're going to be introducing that later on tonight. So you guys can see that we're going to upload that, and it's just going to be a very exciting time for GGC Athletics to also get the word out there, and also have our fans, the GGC community, really listen to the impactful sights and sounds for the game. That's a shout out to Matt Mahoney, because he says that sights and sounds of the GDN or GGC Athletic experience. So we're going to give you guys that in a formal radio station. So let us know what you think about that. If you're going to like it, if you're, is that something that you're going to be very interested in? Let us know. We want to hear from you guys for sure on that. And ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder for you guys out there, if you're not too sure yet, if you haven't done it yet, they have extended the book rentals back to June 15th. So today's May 15th. So you have a full month to be sure that you can get your books sent back to the bookstore. Of course, you can go out there to your email. They send out an email, and there's going to be a GGC free shipping label. If you guys go to that free shipping label, print it out, you're going to need your book order ID. So find out your book order ID and then print out that shipping label. Once you print out that shipping label, you're able to, of course, find a box. Again, find a box. And when you find that box out there, put your books inside with the shipping label. Ship it via FedEx or USPS. Ship it out, and then get shipped back to the GGC bookstore. So that way you can return your book so you don't get charged for that. So please be sure to do that, GGC community, if you have not done that already, because it's very important that you get your books. If you're renting, of course, if you buy, then of course the book is yours if you bought it. But if you are renting, please be sure to send back your books for your rentals, just in case, so that way you don't miss out, you don't miss the return. All right, so that's going to do it for the Grizzly Talk podcast live from my property management office. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We had some good announcements. Stay tuned later on today as we publish and upload GDN Classics of First Game. We're going to hand select and pick a game to upload to our server, so that way you guys can listen to a game tonight for the GDN Classics. So that's going to do it for the Grizzly Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kennedy Patterson. You guys have a great, fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe and go Grizzlies.
This week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.
Thank you for listening.